Imagine a civilization so ancient, it predates the empires we call ancient, one whose origins are shrouded in the mists of time, long before the rise of the pharaohs or the first kings of Sumer. Picture a people who, in the cradle of civilization, dared to chart their own course, forging a unique identity in a world dominated by powerful neighbors. This was a civilization that wrote its own rules, inscribing its legacy not just in stone and clay, but in the very fabric of history. Elam was no minor player. For thousands of years, it thrived in what is now southwestern Iran, forging its own language, gods, and way of life. Its cities pulsed with energy, innovation, and ambition, standing as beacons of culture and resilience amid the shifting sands of time. While Egypt built pyramids and Sumer invented the wheel, Elam quietly shaped history, leaving a legacy we're only now beginning to understand. Their achievements, though less celebrated, were no less profound, influencing the course of civilizations for centuries to come. The Elamites pioneered one of the world's first writing systems, linear Elamite. This script, mysterious and beautiful, was a testament to their creativity and desire to communicate their stories, laws, and beliefs to future generations. Unlike others, they didn't borrow, they invented. Their script was a bold declaration of independence, a symbol of a people determined to be heard on their own terms. Their script wasn't just for records, it was for culture, law, and identity, a mark of fierce independence. Elam's influence stretched far. They were master metallurgists, artisans, and traders, whose skills and goods traveled across continents, shaping the world beyond their borders. Connecting with the Indus Valley and clashing with Babylon and Assyria, Elam stood at the crossroads of ancient trade and conflict, forging alliances and rivalries that would echo through history. They weren't a footnote, they were a major force, a center of commerce and culture. Their cities bustled with life, their markets overflowed with exotic goods, and their ideas traveled far and wide. Ignoring Elam is like ignoring a planet in the solar system. It leaves a massive gap in our understanding. Without their story, the tapestry of human civilization is incomplete. So why are they so often forgotten? Lost languages, buried cities, and the relentless march of time have obscured their achievements. And then there's the shadow of more famous neighbors, Egypt and Mesopotamia, whose stories have long dominated our textbooks. But history isn't settled. As we uncover more, we're forced to rethink the dawn of civilization. Every new discovery challenges what we thought we knew. Elam's story reminds us, there are still secrets buried beneath the sands, waiting to be found. Each artifact, each inscription is a clue to a forgotten world. Their innovations and resilience challenge our assumptions about the ancient world. The Elamites were visionaries, constantly adapting and reinventing themselves in the face of adversity. The Elamites were not just survivors, they were creators, shaping their own destiny. Their legacy is a testament to the power of human ingenuity and determination. Their story is a missing piece in the puzzle of human history, a chapter that, once restored, changes the entire narrative. As we rediscover Elam, we rediscover ourselves, our shared origins, our capacity for innovation, and the enduring spirit that connects us across millennia. The sands of time still hold wonders, and Elam is one of the greatest. Let's begin their story and see what new truths await us beneath the surface. Elam's heartland was Khuzestan, in today's southwestern Iran, a crossroads of history. Fertile lowlands and rugged mountains gave them both resources and protection. They stood alongside Sumer, Akkad, Babylon, and Assyria, but remained distinctly Elamite. Their history spanned nearly 3,000 years, twice as long as Rome. Susa, their capital, was a vibrant metropolis. Temples, markets, and workshops filled its streets. Despite their importance, Elamites were overshadowed by rivals and locked away by undeciphered scripts. But as we unearth their cities and read their words, Elam emerges as a civilization as complex and brilliant as any in the ancient world. The ghost of Elam is taking shape, revealing a lost giant. Most history books reduce Elam to a mere enemy of Mesopotamia, missing their true complexity. Elamites were not just warriors. They were diplomats, traders, builders, and artists. Their political system was unique, a ruling triumvirate, not a single monarch. Their language, a true isolate, set them apart, and kept their story hidden for centuries. Only now, as we decipher their texts, do we hear their own voices, myths, laws, and dreams. Their cultural achievements, like the ziggurat of Chogha-Zanbil, an exquisite bronze work, rival any in the ancient world. Ignoring Elam leaves our understanding of history incomplete. Elam was more than just a rival to Mesopotamia. It was a civilization with its own deep culture, history, and identity. Nestled in the lands of what is now southwestern Iran, Elam flourished for centuries, developing unique traditions and achievements that set it apart from its neighbors. Their gods, especially powerful goddesses like Kiririsha, hint at a society where women held real esteem. Religious life in Elam was vibrant, with temples and rituals that reflected their values and beliefs. Elamite armies were formidable, sacking Ur and capturing the stele of Hammurabi. Their military prowess was legendary, and their victories echoed across the ancient world. But they were also traders, controlling vital resources and forging economic ties with neighbors. Elam's markets bustled with goods from distant lands, making it a hub of commerce and exchange. Elamite art and writing show both influence and innovation, a unique cultural fusion. Their language and script, though influenced by others, remained distinctly their own. Their artisans mastered lost wax casting, creating stunning bronzes. Elamite craftsmanship was renowned, producing objects of beauty and utility that have survived millennia. Elam was not a pale imitation. It was a proud, independent civilization, with leaders who shaped their own destiny and defended their autonomy fiercely. Their story shows how cultures can interact, borrow, and innovate, without one dominating the other. Elam's openness to exchange enriched both itself and its neighbors. Elam's legacy is a testament to the power of cultural exchange, reminding us that influence flows in many directions. They shaped and were shaped by the ancient world, leaving a mark that can still be traced in the region's history and culture. Their independence and creativity set them apart, inspiring generations to come. Elam's story is one of resilience and originality, a civilization that thrived beyond the shadow of Mesopotamia, forging its own enduring legacy. Elamite art is a hidden treasure, masterful, spiritual, and technically brilliant. Their bronze work, like the statue of Queen Napirasu, is a marvel of ancient engineering and artistry. Animal motifs, bulls, ibexes, birds, fill their pottery and cylinder seals, revealing a world of myth and power. Cylinder seals, tiny but intricate, depict vivid scenes of ritual and daily life. Their pottery and figurines show a consistent vision, flowing lines, stylized forms, and spiritual depth. Each artifact is a window into Elamite values and beliefs. Through their art, the silent language of Elam speaks across millennia. Studying it brings us closer to the soul of this lost civilization. In the heart of Elam stands Chogha-Zanbil, a ziggurat that redefines our view of the civilization. Built around 1250 BCE by King Untash-Napirisha, it was a sacred mountain for all Elamite gods. 5 levels, over 50 meters high, encircled by massive walls. An engineering marvel. Its baked bricks and cuneiform inscriptions have survived millennia. Chogha-Zanbil was meant to unify Elam under a shared faith, a federal capital for gods and people. The city was never finished, but the ziggurat endures, a testament to Elamite ambition and skill. Walking its ruins is stepping into the spiritual heart of Elam. It reveals their architectural genius and religious complexity. Chogha-Zanbil stands as a monument to a civilization that dreamed big. Elam challenges our assumptions about ancient power. Here, royal women held extraordinary authority. Succession often passed through the female line. Kings claimed legitimacy from their mothers or sisters. This matrilineal system elevated queens and princesses to unprecedented status. The statue of Queen Napirasu isn't just art, it's a political statement of female power. Inscriptions show queens making dedications and conducting business. Elamite women were not hidden. They were central to religious and political life. This system forces us to rethink gender and power in antiquity. Elam proves there was no single model for civilization. Their queens remind us, history is full of surprises. Remembering Elam isn't just about adding a name to a list of ancient civilizations. It fundamentally changes how we understand the ancient world and its complexity. Elam proves that civilization wasn't born in just one place or from a single culture. Instead, it was a vibrant tapestry of innovation, exchange, and adaptation across regions. Their writing, politics, and art reveal that there were many different paths to greatness, each with its own unique contributions and stories to tell. Elam's presence shaped the destinies of Mesopotamia, Babylon, and Assyria, influencing their cultures, economies, and even their myths. When Persia rose to power, it built directly on Elamite foundations. Susa became a Persian capital, and Elamite language and administration continued to play a vital role in the empire. Elam didn't simply vanish from history, it transformed, leaving a lasting legacy that echoed through the Persian Empire and beyond. Their story is a lesson in humility, reminding us how much of our shared human history remains hidden beneath the sands, waiting to be discovered. Through archaeology and the study of ancient languages, we can begin to recover these lost worlds and understand the true diversity of our past. Elam's rediscovery is a call to keep questioning, keep exploring, and to never assume we know the full story. The map of human history is still full of uncharted territory, and Elam reminds us that every discovery can change everything we thought we knew. The universe is filled with stories, cosmic, geological, and human. Elam's tale, rescued from oblivion, reminds us our world is built on forgotten triumphs. How many other civilizations, like the Indus Valley or Kush, wait to be rediscovered? Each lost world is a unique answer to how humans build, believe, and live. The search for these histories is driven by curiosity, a quest for our origins. Every discovery adds to the mosaic of civilization, connecting us to all who came before. In seeking lost worlds, we expand what it means to be human. The story of Elam is just one chapter in the incredible story of us.